Hi YouTube, it's Molly, and today I'm here for a week 31 post-op VSG update. VSG update and apparently by popular demand update on my love life. Audrey, I promise at the end of this video I will talk about Maddie. So yeah, this channel has become VSG and everything else too. But I promise some of what I will talk about is related to VSG because I did tell Maddie about my sleep and I haven't talked about that. And just in general, I've told more of my friends about my surgery than I had previously, so I guess I'll touch on that as well. But anyways, for this week, the numbers are, today I weighed in at 228, which is a 1.2 pound loss for this week, putting me at a total loss of 132 pounds. I'm happy with the 1.2. Obviously, I had a huge loss last week, so I wasn't expecting another huge loss. I thought the week was good. Well, it is late. I'm trying to get this in by midnight. I don't know. The week in general was good. Today was bad. Like, I started off eating, like, part of a muffin, and then I drank liquids for the rest of the day. I don't know what's up with that. Tomorrow's a new day. Anyways, yeah, so the week was good. If today goes on last week or this week, I don't know, but today was weird. So, we'll just put that out there. Today was weird. Things did not go as planned. I did not get back to my apartment to pick up food as I had planned, which resulted in the half of the muffin that was handed to me, which was stupid, but at that point it was like noon and I was like, I need something. And then the rest of the day ended up being liquids because it was weird. Moving on. So exercise this week has been better. Today I did nothing besides walk because yesterday I totally killed it in the gym and I was totally proud of myself. I don't know where it came from, but yesterday I had way more motivation than I've had for the gym in a couple of weeks, and I'm hoping it sticks around because yesterday I killed it. Like, it wasn't my mediocre, like, I'm here because I have to do it and I'm just gonna get it done. Like, yesterday I pushed myself. I did a 5K on the treadmill in like 52 minutes, which is good for me. The Biggest Loser 5K that I did over the summer was like 55, 56, somewhere around there. So like I shed a couple minutes off of that. Obviously, like, it was on the treadmill, so it's different. But anyways, like that's good for me. I have very disproportionate legs. They are very short. So 52, 53, whatever it was, that's good for me. Like, I'll buy petite pants and they're still too long. And then my shirts are always too short. So my running is never going to be fast. So yeah, that was good. And then I like did arms. I weight trained for like half an hour and I am feeling it today. I did well. So I'm hoping that motivation sticks around because honestly, I felt way better after that workout than I did after, you know, the mediocre workouts that have been happening lately. So, yeah, I hope that sticks around. I think in terms of VSG life, that is about it for this week. In terms of VSG and my life, so lately, yes, I have told more people about my surgery, which is not usual for me. My best friend at home now knows. He kind of opened up to me about something very big in his life, and I don't know if it was just a way of making him feel like, okay, we're not, you know, you're not the only one that, you know, has other things going on in your life that is huge that maybe nobody knows about. Or if it was just like, well, he's opening up to me now, I feel comfortable opening up to him. I don't know what it was, but I opened up to him. That was a while ago, actually. Well, it's been a few weeks. I did tell one of my best girlfriends at home. We don't see each other a lot anymore because we're both very busy with school, and she went away to school in the opposite direction that I did, so we're never really home at the same time. But she yo-yos with her weight a lot, and lately she's yo-yoed way up past where I've ever seen her before. And so when she asked me, you know, what are you doing? I told her. You know, I told her I track and log everything I eat, and that I focus on protein, and I don't eat carbs. Oh, and I also had the surgery that helps me restrict how much I eat. And so yeah, there are people now that I've told nobody's really said much. But yes, Audrey, we're getting to Maddie. So for those of you who follow me well enough, you will know that there's this kid, Maddie, who's at home, who I've known for a couple of years, and over the past 6 months or so, we've gotten to the point where we're talking on a very consistent basis, for like hours a night. Like, if we're busy and we're working, like if I'm working on homework and he is, you know, got other things going on, we'll be texting all night. If we both have a couple of free hours, we'll be on the phone all night. So obviously I've assumed for a while that he's had similar feelings for me that, you know, I've had for him. He is not experienced at dating though, so I figured that, you know, he was never going to be the one to move things along. But, you know, when a kid picks you up from the train at 3:30 in the morning when you're coming home, you assume that they have feelings. So, because things have kind of gotten to the point of, like, you clearly like me, and I clearly like you, or else we would not be spending this much time on the phone, etc. And, like, he doesn't really hang out with a ton of people on a consistent basis, and, like, when I'm home, he's with me every day. So, yeah. I figured I wanted to tell him, like, oh, hey, I've had weight loss surgery. If you have an issue with that for some reason, there's the door. Not really like that, but, like, it just, for some reason, seemed like something I wanted to tell him before we were, like, officially together. I don't really know. I don't know what my reasoning on that is, but it hit a point where I felt I needed to tell him, so I did. We're both very into health. I've talked about that as well, that, you know, eating and exercise and all of that. So it kind of came up in a conversation the one time, and I was like, oh yeah, I just talked about that on my YouTube channel recently. And he was like, YouTube? And I said, yeah, you know, I decided that I wanted to share my journey since I was a younger weight loss surgery patient. And he was just like, oh, that seems like a really good idea. You know, that's a good reason to put your journey out there and share it. And that was pretty much it. The kind of conversation moved on, and it's never really come up again. You know, he said something about, you know what's best for you, and you seem to keep up on everything you need to do, and kind of left it at that. So, you know, I haven't really had negative experiences with telling people, but I'm not just telling anybody. I'm telling people that are very, very close to me, like two of my best friends, and then this kid that I'm, like, dating. air quotes because I've found from here is this doesn't relate to weight loss surgery part, all for you, Audrey. Um, in my mind, I'm a single being. Apparently, in his mind, we are not. Because I was talking to his little sister, who's older than me, on Facebook the one day, and she made some comment about guys and dating, and I was just like, yep, and that's why I'm single. And she was like, oh, really? Because Maddie told me you guys are kind of dating. I was like, oh, all right. Maddie should probably tell me that. And then one of his friends texted me today, and he was talking about how him and Maddie were talking about how it seems like every time he's into a new girl, he gets a new car. And Brian made a comment about, well, you're buying a new Jeep, so is there a new girl? And he made a comment about dating me. I have yet to be informed of this status. I'd like to be informed about it. I don't mind it. I just would like to. I know he's not experienced in dating, but I'd like to know at some point. He's very, very shy, very slow. Like, he's held hands with girls. The kid's 23, he's going on 24, and he's never kissed a girl. So, like, I understand that things might not exactly go according to plan. If there's a plan, there's a timeline of things, I guess. Like, you know, maybe you should tell me that you're dating before you tell your friends, but I know that those things might not be happening with him. Clearly, they're not, because I don't know. So yeah, Audrey, that's your update, and everybody else who's been asking. I guess I'll call him unofficial boyfriend for right now. I don't really plan on dating anybody else. I'm happy and content with where things are with Maddie. You know, at some point, if he never, you know, if he doesn't get around to the, like, actually talking to me about the fact that we're apparently, like, a couple, at some point I feel like that should be established. Not really sure how that's going to happen, but at some point. So, I'm excited to go home. We'll see how things go then. I got finals next week. Again, this is the pain of being on quarters. You get 4 finals week a year. Anyways, I think that's it. This was a really long update for absolutely no reason, but I had a loss, and apparently I have a boyfriend. I don't know. That's your update for the week. I hope you all guys all have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you all soon. Have a great week, guys.